Experiential Reality and the Last 2,000 Years. The creation of classical logic is our inheritance from the concepts of separation we encountered nearly 2,000 years ago during the period from the legalization of Christianity by Constantine in 312 AD to the decisions made by the Council of Nicaea in 326 AD. These decisions set the tone for the cultural and spiritual boundaries of the future. The growth and movement of our cultural and spiritual life, the value of direct personal experience, and the expression of such changed as Rome fell into decline. For many thousands of years previous, people were led by direct oracular rhythm makers, who were teachers and calendar keepers. As honored community members, they were the bridge to the eternal sacredness of life, the community's link to the natural world. Leaders in celebrations and lamentations, holding rituals as the seasons changed, keepers of the old lunar calendars, as women experienced blood each month. Over the years, our rightful connection to the direct experience of reality was replaced with new and improved rituals and a more structured calendar composed for political and monetary reasons. Even further back, when the Sumerian tax collectors needed a more regular cycle for their work, the lunar calendars were replaced. The new calendars we mark time with are a distortion of the reality moving around us. This new Sumerian calendar was one of the first moves from experiential reality toward imposed reality. An imposed structure on the face of reality, the reality people had previously lived for thousands of years. And it just took off from there. The Julian calendar we now use is also an adopted calendar. Simply put, the value of our individual direct personal experience was outlawed. Our connection to the divine nature of reality severed. We were told we had no direct access, and we were, in fact, separate from nature or any divinity. We were an abomination. We were original sinners. Houses of learning were outlawed, information from entire universities closed off, destroyed. Things changed. Cultural and spiritual values changed. No more were we allowed to drum and sing, to celebrate or mourn this way. Athletics, theater, music, and all art forms were outlawed as trivial evil expressions of the old way. Not perceived as important, as required activity, as food for the soul, we had no concept of that yet. Denial of the wisdom of direct personal experience severely limited the power of personal creative expression for everyone. The move to classical logic had begun. The repression of human creative potential became fashionable. Basically, we outlawed ourselves. This is reflected in the modern laws now making it a crime to go outside in one's unclothed body. Not that everyone wants to go naked, but the fact that we outlawed our own bodies is quite laughable. Outlawed. You. Your own personal biological creative power. We can see our desire, our longing for it, in the glory and accolades we heap onto our star athletes, musicians, actors, though we still don't want our children marrying them. So that is the general history of where we've come from in this regard. To today, now. What is expected of us? What is our responsibility? How do we contribute? Get a job, get married, pull our weight, be good citizens, parents, neighbors, generally control ourselves, get to know ourselves? Yes, learn about you. Experience self. Self is perfect. Your job is to experience self. The treasure chest of you and the wisdom accrued through your direct personal experience. Direct personal experience is something we're not trained to value in our culture. We usually mentally dwell in a place of classical logic. Here we use a language of symbols to express what is. There is this or that. You are in or out. An imposed structure on the essence of reality. This habit can lead to a denial of personal truth and personal perception. But since we each personally control our mental bodies, our thought processes, the good news is that we can change it.